Hey, 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 wonderfuls! Well, you all know the saga of the Wendy Williams story. We know that last we heard of her, she was going to be given her own place. She was going to be moved from that facility where she feels like a prisoner. They were going to do all sorts of things to make her feel a little more liberty and freedom. Okay, you hear that? Feel a little more. Not that it would be, because now here we are in this current day, and once again, these people have done it again. They have taken away her privilege to go to dinner with her dear sweet niece Alex. They have taken away her privilege to speak with an attorney, okay? And you all know what? I believe they were trying to wait till things settled down from the Free Wendy Williams situation. Because when TMZ got in on the story, I'm telling you, Harvey Levin went all in for getting Wendy Williams her liberty. Yes, he did. He did a whole documentary on it with Wendy held up in her facility with her hands in the window, crying for help, throwing a note out to the paparazzi, and the paparazzi, thank goodness for them, at this particular time they came through. They got a hold to someone who got a hold to someone, and the police came in there, and you all remember that they escorted Wendy Williams out to the hospital that she got checked out at, and they said that her cognitive ability was a 10 out of 10. Okay, so there's that. So that was the start of everybody saying, okay, we're getting some motion here. We're getting some traction. We're getting some things done. And so then, of course, they let her go again out to dinner with her dear niece. Okay. And so we thought some things was happening. We had this wonderful billionaire come in and say that Wendy could stay at his facility, at his home, rather, his mansion. What am I talking about? At his mansion. That Wendy could stay at his mansion and he could see to her getting round the clock care and whatever she needed. Okay? So things were popping, things were rolling. And now, to this current day, as recently as yesterday or last night, Alex, her dear, sweet, beautiful niece, was not allowed to take her to dinner. She was not allowed to speak with her attorney. Now, wonderfuls, this is not right. As Wendy have told us herself, it is not right. She didn't need to even tell us that. We could see it was not right. Why is Wendy Williams being treated as such? Well, I say at this point, that's a rhetorical question because we know the answer to it, okay? It's all about the money. That's right. We can know or surmise how much money Wendy has by the way these people are acting. And yes, it is in the millions. If Wendy did not have it like that, these people would have our hands off because they don't want to fool with anyone that doesn't have any money. But yeah, Wendy's got the money and they want to keep their hands on it. Why should this woman, this legendary person, have to be treated as such over her own money? Once again, rhetoric, rhetorical. We know the answer to it. They have got to stop this. The word is that they have put her back in this facility where she felt like a prisoner. The word is they have taken privileges away once again for her freedom, for her being able to walk about or even go in the building, for various things that they have going on there. I think they say they have shops in the building and things of that nature. So here we are again. Now, Harvey, I'm telling you, Harvey, it is time to really do the thing. I don't know what you did before, but it is time to do it and make it stick, because this has got to stop. How are we going to stand by and see this happening to another person right before our very eyes? Okay? Let's not remember history and how people stood by and allowed things to happen right before their very eyes, but then in the future talked about it when there could have been something done about it. Hey, we did it for Britney Spears. Okay? You all remember the Free Britney? You all remember the Free Britney campaign going on. What's the difference? Okay, wonderfuls, I know you know, and we all know. But you know what? That's not stopping anything, because that's what they would like, for us to be stopped in the tracks of doing the right thing by someone else. And you know what? This is not going to last. They'll have their temporary win on this, because they took her privilege away for going to dinner with her niece, as well as talking to her attorney. This is only temporary, and it will not last. Wendy, you will be free. And it is coming sooner than you think. Because you know what they say? The storm before the quiet. Yeah, there's the other way too, but we're saying the storm before the quiet. We got you, Wendy. Hang in there.